Hi everyone, my name is Neil and we are going to build a e-commerce platform from scratch. As you can see that our e-commerce is hosted on Netlify and you can see all the products, all the categories, and you can add the product in the shopping cart. First you have to log in. So first so you also have sign up and login features. So let's try to log in. Admin@gmail.com and password is admin. As you can see, now we have logged in and we can add a product in the shopping cart. And as you can see that our shopping cart is updated. So let's try to delete some product from the cart. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items in the cart. Now 3 items in the cart. Now let's add one more item. And you can see now the counter is 4. So far you can see all the videos in this playlist that you can find in the description below. So far we have built the home page, the list of where you can see the list of top categories and top products. You can check out the last video here. And you can also go to the product detail page. And as you can see that we have not yet built sign up and sign in features till now. So in this video, we are going to build the sign up and the sign in features for this application. We just built the backend for that in the last video in the playlist. If you want, you can watch. If you are interested to watch the backend, which is built using Java and Spring Boot and hosted in Heroku, you can check this video. Or if you're just interested to build the front end where you can see the sign up and sign in, you can follow along with me. You can check out this branch. So this will be the starting code, and today we will build the sign up and sign in features, and I will push the changes in this branch. So you can see the final code in this branch, and and it will be in the description below. So I have run the code and you can see the result. So today what we are going to do, we will build this accounts drop down, we will build the sign out feature, we will build the sign up feature like you can see here, and we are going to build also the login. So we are going to build this screens, and we will be using this API for sign up and sign in. For sign up, as you can see, for sign in, we will just send the email and the password, and we will get a status which can be success or not success, and token will be token. It will be authentication token that we will use to retrieve all the other APIs like the cart, the order, or the wish list. And for let me also show you the API for the sign up. So for the sign up, we will send email, first name, last name, and password. These 4 items, and you will get a message and a status true or false. So basically, this screen will send the email and password, and the other screen will send all the 4 fields, and we will create the authentication like that. And we will also have the sign out link. All right. So first we will build the sign up page that you can see as like this. You can see it from here, accounts, and let's go to sign up. I think we have to also like little bit fix it. So when I log out, I should also reset the the 4 count in the cart because I'm logged out. So maybe I will fix this bug in the next tutorial. Or if you want to fix this one, then you can just send me a PR, and by that you can also learn how to really build something like this. So I encourage you to build and fix this bug. So when I logged out, I should not see the 4 here. So let's go to the sign up page, and you can see that we have email, first name, last name, password, confirm password, all these 5 fields, and we have a button create account, and we can also go to the sign in page from here, and we can also go to the sign up page from here. So we'll create these things. So first we'll create a page for sign up. So in the same directory as home, we'll create the page signup.view, template, and we'll have a div class, and we'll give a row class, and we'll have this header, column 12, text center, and we'll give some padding, and we can display the image. As you can see, there is our image or logo. We can display the logo first here, and then we'll display the create account header, let's first close the div tag. So first we'll display the header, then we'll display the form, all right. Okay, so let's display, and let's have a link in the page. Create, let's make it create account. So let's import this template, this component. Just export default is enough. We don't need this component. All right. So now let's make this page small and put it here. So what we want is we want a drop down menu, right? Like we want a option of account, and where we can see the login and sign up buttons. So first we'll fix the navbar, and then we'll register this page in the router, and then we'll display this page when you click the sign up button. So let's do it step by step. First let's fix the navbar. So go to the navbar, which will be in the components. Let's make it short. So right now we only have one option. So let's add the other options in the navbar. So beside the form, which is the search bar, we'll have a drop down menu which will have browse, which will also have account, something like that. So let's delete this part. So we have the search bar. No, we'll keep the search bar. We'll just remove the admin link from here. So let's delete this. Maybe let's make it a bit smaller. Okay. So let's save it. And now you cannot see the admin anymore. So now we just need to add the browse accounts, these things. So let's just first add the accounts. So as you can see, we have first the logo, then we have this icon. So you have this icon, and then we have this burger button, which is collapsible, and we have the search bar here. So after the form, we will create drop down for account. Also, we will create drop down for browse. So first let's implement the account part. So it will be something like li class will be nav item. It's a bootstrap nav item, and it will be drop down, and it will be part of a UL, and it will have a class of navbar nav, and so you can check out this bootstrap documentation of Navbar. Not brown. So you'll have something like this. Exactly. So we'll have a UL, which will be navbar nav ml auto, and then we'll also have some li, and each li might have some drop down, something like that. So we'll have something like that. You can read this documentation here, mr auto, and we'll place the li inside it. And so we'll have account. So it will have a class equal to navlink, and then we'll have drop down toggle, and href will be just a hash, as you can see, and we'll give a id navbar account, and we give an a, and now we'll have a drop down div class drop down menu, and we'll have a router link to the sign up page here. So you can create a router link. Class will be drop down item, as you can see. Sign up. So we have to add the two. You have to close the div tag here. Okay, so let's see if we have it or no. We got some error. We have to we have to also put the two here. And we'll put a name will be, so we'll just make the switch of the router first, register the router first for the sign up, and I think we have to also change the color. So first, let's first display the sign up and account and sign up things first. So for the nav link, why we have such one here. Okay, so for the nav link, we'll have some color. So for the nav link, let's give some style here. Nav link, you can give color. You can just make it white. Okay, so you also have to also give some this area labeled by these things, I think. So let's see. So near the drop down menu, let's paste it. And it will be, I think, Navbar account. Why I don't see the account thing? Oh, because I have not put it here. The account thing first. That mistake. Oh, now you can see the account, and we cannot still see the drop down. So let's see. It's an ID and it has area 2 class drop down and sign up. You have to make the 2 as a variable. Let's first give home just to fill it. Why can't we still see it? Let's refresh the page once. What's happening here? Navbar drop down toggle, href this, ID Navbar this, and area labeled by Navbar account, a class drop down menu, router link to something. Let's place it here. You can also put data toggle drop down. Not sure why it is not working before, so but after this it should work. So as you can see we have now sign up and sign in links which are now linking to the home page right now. So let's now register the new sign up page in the router.js, and let's also display, like when you click the sign up button we'll display it. So let's just do that. So let's go to the router and we'll register this sign up page here. So let's just register, sign up and sign in. Path will be sign up, and name will be also sign up. and component will be sign up. So we will import the sign up from here. Import sign up from views and sign up. Let's now see your accounts. And if you click the sign up, then we are going to the step also register now to the in the Navbar, the sign up thing. So now we have to name it to sign up. Now we'll reach the sign up page and where we will see create new account. So now we'll just display the form as you can see. So now let's create the sign up form. So we can give a class div row and div dot column 12. So it's for the and text center and some padding. Then we'll have a border. So you can give a div. You can write div dot sign up div and class will be flex item border. We have some border and it will be ID, not class. And we'll have h2, some padding, and we'll move the create account thingy here as h2 tag. Okay, after that we will have a form and not gonna to submit. We'll have a function later when you submit it. So we have some class, some padding. So T means so top margin. PL4 means left margin, and PR4 means right padding. So P means padding, so L means left, R means right, and T means top. So we'll have some pop padding, and now we'll have a form group class. So you have form group class, and then you'll have a label, email, and then we have input type. You can make it email, and class can be form control, and it will be required field for validation. Let's complete the tag. We have the email, and then we'll have, as you can see, we'll have first name, last name, password, confirm password. So you can also have a form group for first name. So we'll have a row. So we'll have this first name and last name in a row. So we'll have a class div dot form row and div dot column. So we'll have divided into two parts. So we'll have a column and we'll have a form class, form group, and we'll have first name and last name. And input, we'll have input and form control. It will also be required. And similarly, we have last name. And then we'll have the password and confirm password. So you can copy this form group for password and confirm password. So after the form row, password, confirm password. password, and we'll have it will be password, and similarly we have one more div group for confirm password, and we'll have a submit button after this. Button, and it will be button primary, and let's make it create account. Some margin top. All right. So we'll now implement these things, but let's give some style to it first. Let's look at the page. So we'll have this color, create account, which will be in yellow. So for button primary, let's give some color, background color. It will be E7, E9, EC. And color will be 000. Actually, we have to change the background color to yellow. It will be something like F0, C1, 4B. Okay, and we can make the colors. This is fine. All right. So now we'll integrate. We'll also add the button for sign up, for sign in later. So let's first integrate the sign up thingy here. So when we submit the form, we can create something like submit annotation for Vue.js. So you can call a method sign up, which will define in the script. And you have to call this API here also. So let's call this method sign up. And we'll also have some vmodel for the password and confirm password, this thing. So let's also create a data section. So we'll create some V model for email first name, last name. So let's create those first here so that we can submit the form. So first we'll have email, which will be first null. Then we'll have first name, which will be also null initially. Then we have last name, which will be also null initially. And then we'll have password, which will be also null initially. And we'll have also have one more field, password confirm, which will also be null initially. And we'll use the V model for all these things. So you'll have input type, V model, and it will be email, and then it will be V model, it will be first name, V model, it will be last name, it will be password, and it will be confirm password. Let's make it confirm password. All right. So now when you call this method, we'll pass e here, event, and we'll say e dot prevent default. So we prevent the default behavior of the form, which goes to the next page. So let's prevent that behavior, and then we'll check if the password and the confirm password, they are matching or not. So if this dot password equal to this dot confirm password, then we'll submit. We'll just call sign up API, or if not, then show some error to the user. So let's make a, so we have to send this JSON object. So let's make this object constant user will be email, which will be this dot email, then first name will be this dot first name, then last name will be this dot last name, and password will be the password, and we'll call Axios. So first import Axios from Axios, and we'll call the Axios dot post, and we'll have the base URL here. So let's call it from the prop. As you know that from our app.view, we are passing the three prop, which is base URL, categories, and products. So we are calling it from the props, and let's keep a comma here. And what else? So this is prop, and we'll call the base URL. Tactic, and then we'll have the user. As you can see, we have user and sign up, and we'll pass this request body as user, and we'll await for this. So let's make this method also async, and then we can show a message that the user has been logged successfully signed up, and we can send the user to the home page. So after this, we can use something like, we don't need to have the result. So if we get a positive response, then we will send the user to the home page. So router or push home, or just let's move to the home page, and then also make a sweet alert. We have to import the sweet alert. We have imported it automatically. So sweet alert, and then we will have text that user sign up successful. Please log in, and icon will be success. And it will be this.festival. So let's first also print the user, so to see if everything is fine. And also if we come to the, if the password don't match, as you can see that if they match, then we will have this, and if they don't match, then you can show some error that passwords don't match, and we'll make it error. And let's also console log the user. And also if it gets some error, then you can catch the error, you can print it. Okay, so I think everything is ready. So let's just now try it. So let's now give YouTube @gmail.com, YouTube, YouTube, password also let's make it YouTube and YouTube. So let's make it YouTube1 and let's see if we get the, yeah, we got password do not match. So let's now also print the user and then see if our API is working fine or not. So let's make it just YouTube and let's create account and we send it to to it, but we got some error. Maybe we already have we got 500 error. Email first name last name. Oh, we have the password wrong, so we have to make it password. So let's again make it YouTube @gmail.com and YouTube and YouTube. Let's copy paste and let's now try to see it again. And we got a success that sign up is successful. And we got a response that from the API that user is created, and we got a success. And now we are in the home page again. All right, so the sign up is working fine, which is great. So now we'll have sign in. Similarly, like sign up, yeah, we'll have sign in. So for this sign in, we can also create one more page, and let's make it sign in dot view, and let's make it template. Div dot container and div dot row and div dot, we have a heading column, it will take column 12 and click center and some padding top. We'll display the logo here, or just let's we can display the logo. We don't need to show the logo. We can just what we can do is first we can see the form that we need to create. It will be this form. So it will be quite similar to the sign up form, I think. So We'll have a row, then we'll have a class div dot column 12, and it will justify content center. All right, so we'll have a sign up, sign in div, and it will have a class flex item border like we had for sign up, and let's give a heading of sign in with some padding. Okay, awesome. So let's display it first in the router. Go to the router dot this router dot index.js, and here we will create. Oh, okay, we also have to first create the script, and we just need to export default. That's it. Let's just select it. All right, so let's import it here. Sign in, and name will be also sign in, and component will be sign in. We'll import this component. Use and sign in. And in the navbar, now go to the navbar, and in the sign in, we just make it sign in. So let's now go to our localhost and see if we have the sign in page. And as you can see, it's working. So now the sign in page, what we'll do, we'll integrate the sign in. What we can do is first we can display the form. So after this div, we can create a form. And form group, and also now keep a div form group, and we'll display first email, so label email, and then we will have the input form control. All right, and it will have a type of email, as you can see, but we will give some padding here. So we can give top 4, we can give left 4, and we can give right 4, and also near like the sign up. For sign in, we'll also have some padding here, email, and now we can give some password. And we'll have a submit button for continue. Let's make it primary and give some margin bottom and padding, and let's make it continue. All right, so let's style it a little bit to make it look nicer. So for the button, 0 is 1 for B, and color will be black. And let's give some border. Fine. Let's make it a bit large and see how it looks. Oh, it looks so big, and you have to make it smaller. So how can we do that? And how can we have this border? So now we can give some width for the screen. So what we can do is we can write media screen sign in div with 40%. It's on sign in div, it's sign in. Okay, so everything should be inside this div. This form should be inside this div. It looks better. But now we have to also make it bit center. So we have to make it a center, and if you make it be flex, be a flex box to it, So now it is in the center, and if we make it flex row, okay. So now it looks much better. So we'll do the same thing with the sign up form. So for sign up also, we'll have the sign up div. We also have some width like we had for signing. So you can copy the CSS. And let's make it sign up. Okay. And let's make it some. We can make it also justify content center and deflex. All right. But why it is so small? Let's make it bigger. So it should be flex item and border should be like this. So we have a border, and why it is so small? So let's see. So for sign up, we have much bigger space, but for sign up, it's getting so small. Why is this? So I think when I make it larger screen, it's fine. When I make it smaller screen, it takes. So it should only happen. We should give a minimum, also some minimum width. Hmm. Okay, so what we can do is here we can give some minimum width, maybe 992 pixel. All right, so let's implement the sign-in feature right now. Similarly, we'll have like the sign up, we'll have the Axios as well, some props, and we don't need to have first name, last name, we just need to have email and password. So when I submit the form, we'll call this function sign-in. Let's see, define the function here. The data section methods sign e and e dot payment default. All right, and then we'll have a vmodel for the email and the password. So vmodel email and model password, and we'll create user constant. Body will be email, will be this dot email, and password will be this dot password, and we'll call this API sign in. Okay, so we got some, yeah, we'll use the variable, no worries. So Axios, it imported automatically, which is nice. Post, backtick, this dot base URL, and user, and sign in, and we'll pass this request body as a post method, and then and we'll make it await, and let's make it async. So we'll now get the response. So similarly this dot router, like we did for sign up, we can do the same thing. And we'll get the zone. I'm learning VS Code, so I usually use IntelliJ, but I think VS Code is much more powerful, and from now on I will be using more of VS Code. It's much more nice extensions. All right, so we have everything ready. Okay, so let's try to log in by admin one. So let's see our network tab, what's happening. So when you try to sign in with admin, what's happening? We're getting some error. Okay, we're getting some password, username. So maybe it's sign in, I is the capital. So now it should work, and we can make the messages login successful. Okay, so let's try. And yeah, so we got the message that login is successful. All right, so we have completed sign up and sign in. If you want, you can also create add the message that like from the sign up page you can go to the sign in page, and from the sign in page you can go to the sign up page. I won't be covering that in this tutorial. So to summarize, we have made two pages for sign up and sign in, and we have made this drop down for sign up and sign in. Uh, and as you can see that these are working fine. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and in the next tutorial we'll go ahead and we'll create the more features like adding to the cart, and also we'll add features like Stripe integration, how to see the orders. So these things we'll cover next. So as you can see, so when we sign in, as you can see that we can see all our cart items, and also you can see we can also sign out and we can put items in the wish list. So we'll do all these things in the next tutorial. So next tutorial will be also very interesting. We'll implement the wish list. Uh, so stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you like the tutorial, please give me a thumbs up so that I can create these amazing tutorials for you guys. Please check out the playlist to see all the tutorials, and have a good day.